Imagine discovering a hidden chamber beneath the Great Pyramid filled with gold, artifacts, and technology that, according to the history books, shouldn't exist. Sounds like fiction, right? But it's not. Around the world, archaeologists have found treasures so mysterious, so historically impossible, that some have been locked away in private vaults for decades. Today, we're re-uncovering the lost treasures of ancient civilizations and the shocking reasons why mainstream archaeology wants to keep them buried. In 1901, Greek sponge divers found something off the coast of Antikythera Island, a corroded bronze device the size of a shoebox. When archaeologists examined it, they were stunned. It was an astronomical calculator, 2,000-year-old computer used to predict celestial events with 99.9% accuracy. But here's the mind-bending part. We didn't invent technology this sophistication until the 1600s. The mechanism had at least 30 interlocking gears. Inscriptions in ancient Greek and functions modern engineers still don't fully understand. How did the ancient Greeks build this? Where did they learn this level of engineering? And why is there only one? If they could make it, there should be others, but we've found nothing like it in 2,000 years. The treasure is not the gold value, it's the knowledge. This device proves the ancient world had astronomical and mechanical knowledge we thought was impossible. It's currently in the National Archaeological Museum of Athens, but many researchers believe we've only deciphered 30% of its functions. Next up, the Baghdad Battery. In 1938, archaeologists in Iraq discovered clay jars dating back 2,000 years inside, a copper cylinder, an iron rod, and evidence of an acidic substance. Sounds boring. Wait, when scientists recreated it, it generated an electrical current. The Baghdad Battery could produce up to 2 volts of electricity. Now, that's not much, but it's enough to electroplate metal. The question everyone's avoiding: what did ancient Iraqis use electricity for 2,000 years ago? There are no written records of electrical knowledge in ancient Mesopotamia. No schematics, no explanations. Just clay jars that work. Some historians suggest they were used for electroplating gold ornaments, which would explain why ancient Middle Eastern jewelry has such perfect uniform coatings that modern electroplating couldn't replicate for centuries. But here's the real treasure. If they used electricity, what other technology did they have that we've lost? Now, let's dive into one of the most controversial sites ever discovered. Off the coast of Yonaguni, Japan, lies a massive, perfectly geometric structure, 100 meters underwater. In 1987, a diving instructor discovered what appears to be a pyramid with 90-degree angles, flat surfaces, and a 183-meter base. It's dated to approximately 12,000 years ago, during the last ice age when sea levels were much lower. But here's the problem. 12,000 years ago, civilization as we know it didn't exist. Humans were still hunter-gatherers. There were no known cultures capable of building a 100-meter pyramid. Yet, it's there. Now, some geologists claim it's a natural rock formation, but the precision of the angles, the flat platforms, and the internal chambers seem too perfect for nature. Dive footage shows stairs, what appears to be a face carved into the rock, and geometric patterns that don't match any known geological process. The treasure isn't physical, it's a question. Who built this, and when? Because if it's human-made, it rewrites 12,000 years of human history. In 1999, treasure hunters in Germany discovered something in a forest grave, a circular bronze disc, about the size of a dinner plate, covered in gold. It's called the Nebra Sky Disk, and it's a star map showing the Pleiades star cluster, the Sun, and the Moon. The astronomical accuracy is flawless. But the shocking part: it dates to 1600 BCE, to 3,600 years ago. Archaeologists in the 1600s struggled to map the heavens even with telescopes. Yet someone in ancient Germany could do it with naked eye observation and Bronze Age tools. The disk is so advanced that when it was first discovered, experts assumed it was a hoax. They couldn't believe ancient Europeans had that level of astronomical knowledge. The real treasure? The implication: if Bronze Age cultures in Europe could map the stars with such precision, what other scientific knowledge did they have? And where did that knowledge go? Everyone knows about the Library of Alexandria and how it burned, but here's what they do and teach you. We have no idea how much knowledge was actually lost. Modern estimates suggest the library held 700,000 scrolls. Deep in the Amazon rainforest lies a legend: Patiti, the lost city of gold. According to Incan records and Spanish conquistador accounts, Patiti is an entire city hidden in the jungle, containing gold treasure worth an estimated $10 billion, advanced irrigation systems, and libraries filled with Incan knowledge. The Incas built Patiti as a refuge when the Spanish invaded, deliberately hiding it. In 2017, satellite imagery detected what appears to be a massive geometric structure in the Peruvian jungle too precise to be natural. In 2019, an expedition found ancient pottery and tools suggesting a city was nearby, but before excavation could begin, the Peruvian government restricted access. Why? If they found Pateti, it would belong to the government. But some theorists claim it's being kept secret for other reasons. Perhaps the technology or knowledge found there challenges historical narratives. The treasure is real. The gold is real, the city might be real, but someone doesn't want it found. You might be wondering, why aren't these treasures front-page news? The answer is uncomfortable. Institutional gate. When discoveries challenge the accepted historical narrative, funding gets cut. Researchers lose grants. Some sites are literally cordoned off and made inaccessible. The Nebra disk wasn't studied for years because experts assumed it was a hoax. The Baghdad battery is relegated to an unexplained anomaly despite clear evidence it works. The Yonaguni pyramid is dismissed as a natural formation despite its perfect angles. The Alexandria vault is locked. Why? Because if ancient civilizations were more advanced than we thought, entire academic fields would need to be rewritten. Careers would end. Institutions would lose credibility. Textbooks would become obsolete. Follow the money and institutional interests, and you'll understand why some of humanity's greatest treasures remain hidden. The treasures are out there, billions of dollars in gold, artifacts, and more importantly knowledge that could reshape our understanding of human history. But they're not hidden by nature, they're hidden by us. By institutions that prefer comfortable lies to uncomfortable truths. By governments that control narratives. The real treasure isn't the gold, it's the truth. And somewhere, someone has it. If you think history isn't being told truthfully, smash that like button. Subscribe for more suppressed discoveries and hidden archaeology. Drop a comment, which lost treasure would you most want to find? Thanks for watching.